Technology and engineering get better and more incredible every year. This also leads to cars getting faster and better every year. But what are the fastest cars in 2022? We'll show you. Number 10. Koenigsegg Gemera, 249 miles per hour. The fact that Koenigsegg is the manufacturer of two of the world's top 10 fastest cars is proof enough that the brand is on a serious and important mission. After only being founded in 1994, the Swedish automaker has gone on to be one of the best in the industry. The Gemera is an all-wheel drive 4-seater plug-in hybrid megacar that features a powerful 2.0-litre twin turbocharged 3-cylinder engine that provides 1,700 horsepower and 2,581 pound-feet of torque, helping it to a top speed of 249 miles per hour and 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 1.9 seconds. To top things off, the Gemera also comes fitted with a lightweight 800-volt battery, which enables it to go full electric for up to 50 kilometers. Number 9. McLaren Speedtail, 250 miles per hour. Unlike a number of automakers in this video, McLaren has been in the hypercar business for a while, so it's safe to say the brand knows what it takes to manufacture record-breaking supercars. The Speedtail is a Formula One legend, and it was the fastest car in the world at some point. Some may argue that at $2 million, the vehicle is overpriced. There are faster and more powerful options with lesser price tags, but the reputation this vehicle has built over the years is why it continues to be listed amongst the fastest cars in the world. The McLaren Speedtail is a 3-seater vehicle that features a 4.0-litre twin turbocharged engine with a power output of 1,036 horsepower and 848 pound-force-foot of torque. This supercar can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a swift 2.9 seconds, and with a top speed of 250 miles per hour or 403 kilometers per hour, it remains one of the fastest production cars in the world in 2022. Number 8. Aston Martin Valkyrie, 250 miles per hour. Some brand names are synonymous with performance by default. Auto manufacturers like Bugatti Hennessey are part of an exclusive group that also houses the famous British automaker Aston Martin. The Valkyrie served as a break-in cycle for the famous British automaker, who formed a reputation for producing great vehicles, but nothing close to performance supercars. This hypercar is a collaborative effort of Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing, the company's Formula One partner. Under the hood is a 6.5-litre Cosworth-sourced V12 engine mated to a hybrid system to crank out 1,160 horsepower and 663 pound-force-foot of torque. Apart from having a top speed of 250 miles per hour, the Aston Martin Valkyrie can also race up to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds from a standstill. Number 7. Rimac Nevera, 258 miles per hour. With the world now pushing for more electric vehicles to be produced to make the planet a greener place to live, it's very exciting to see an electric supercar as one of the fastest cars in the world. With a top speed of 258 miles per hour and 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 1.85 seconds, the Rimac Nevera has proven that electric vehicles have as much chance as gas-powered vehicles to race fast. The vehicle comes with 4 electric motors that help produce 1,914 horsepower and 1,741 pound-force-foot of torque, and it'll set you back $2.4 million to own one. Number 6. Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, 268 miles per hour. In the year of its market launch, the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport made it into the Guinness World Records as the fastest street-legal production car in the world, with a top speed of 268 miles per hour. In 2022, the Veyron Super Sport remains one of the fastest cars in the world. The hypercar features an 8.0-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine, which produces an insane 1,200 horsepower and 1,106 pound-force-foot of torque at 3,000 to 5,000 RPM. That isn't all. The car is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 2.4 seconds, and it has a base price of $2 million. Number 5. SSC Tuatara, 283 miles per hour. Every automaker has a poster car, and Shelby Supercars or SSC is the Tuatara. For a car that comes with a price tag of $1.9 million, anything less than its current specs would have been somehow unacceptable. SSC found itself in some hot controversy last year after it claimed that the Tuatara broke the speed record by reaching 331.15 miles per hour. The American automaker was later accused of putting out false information, as the video of the record was false, and there was another failed attempt to reach those speeds. SSC eventually admitted officially that indeed the Tuatara supercar did not reach the originally claimed speeds of 331 or 301 miles per hour during its top speed run in Nevada last year. An excerpt from the announcement read, "We were truly heartbroken as a company to learn that we did not reach this feat, and we are in an ongoing effort to break the 300 miles per hour barrier transparently, officially, and undoubtedly." With that being said, the SSC Tuatara still remains one of the world's most powerful hypercars in 2022, with a top speed of 283 miles per hour coming from a 5.9-litre flat-plane crank twin-turbocharged V8 engine, which helps it produce a best-in-class 1,350 horsepower when on 91-octane fuel, and up to a whopping 1,750 horsepower when running on E85 ethanol. The car is also capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. Number 4. Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, 305 miles per hour. The Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus was Bugatti's fastest production car at some point. When the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus was introduced, it became the very first hypercar to cross the 300 miles per hour mark. It set the tone for other manufacturers to work with, and today we now have hypercars with more than 300 mph top speeds. It's hard to point out a downside to this vehicle, as it is a good representation of an effortless balance between function and design. Featuring a monstrous 8.0-litre W16 quadruple turbocharged engine that produces 1,600 horsepower and 1,180 pound-force-foot of torque, the hypercar can reach 60 miles per hour from a standstill point in just 2.3 seconds. The pricing for the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus starts from 3.5 million euros, which is approximately $4 million in today's exchange rate. Number 3. Bugatti Bolide, 310 miles per hour. French luxury car manufacturer Bugatti enjoyed massive success with the production of the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, also one of the fastest hypercars in the world. This motivated them to go back to their nest and build the Chiron a little brother, Bolide, only that it is faster than the former. Many expected that the Bolide would not be as fast as the Chiron Super Sport, but Bugatti had other ideas as they built this supercar to reach an estimated top speed of 310 miles per hour. Under the hood of the powerful Bugatti Bolide is an 8.0-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine that produces 1,825 horsepower and 1,364 pound-force-foot of torque. At just 39.2 inches off the ground, it's safe to say that there's more to this car's performance than its top speed. The Bugatti Bolide is not only one of the fastest cars in the world, but also one of the quickest, with a 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of just 2.17 seconds. Number 2. Hennessey Venom F5, 311 miles per hour. In the automotive industry, every production always has a storyline that takes people's minds back in time, and that's the same with every production in John Hennessey's Venom line. When producing this hypercar, Hennessey wanted more than a tribute to the fastest type of tornado, but also something that would blend with the narrative. At the end of the day, the Hennessey Venom F5 was produced, and it did break grounds. Coming with a top speed of 311 miles per hour was a scary way to make a mark, but Hennessey couldn't care less. The Hennessey Venom F5 is powered by a rear mid-mounted 6.6-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine that churns out 1,817 horsepower and 1,193 pound-force-foot of torque, an industry-best feat. Unfortunately, the Venom F5 was produced in limited numbers of 24 units, so it might be quite challenging to get your hands on one in 2022. Number 1. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut, 330 miles per hour. If you think the Hennessey Venom F5 is a performance beast, wait until you see the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut in action. We see raw power at its finest whenever we look at this hypercar, all thanks to the brilliance of the Swedish auto manufacturer Koenigsegg. When the Jesko Absolut was first introduced, not only did it break the record of the fastest car in the world, it also set a new record for other brands to chase. If you're one of those asking what is the fastest car in the world in 2022, at the time, no other car has been able to surpass or reach the 330 miles per hour or 531 kilometers per hour top speed of the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut, making it the fastest car in the world in 2022. This hypercar features a twin-turbocharged 5.0-litre V8 engine so powerful that it cranks out 1,600 horsepower on E85 fuel and 1,280 horsepower when running on regular gasoline, along with a torque of 1,106 pound-feet. The 2022 Jesko Absolut features the world's lightest V8 crankshaft that weighs just 12.5 kilograms, a redesigned fuel injection system, and every surface element on the hypercar has been constructed to reduce drag or surrounding turbulence while increasing high-speed stability. Does your car perform better than any of the featured supercars? Tell us in the comments what car you have or which car you would like to buy one day.